Good morning, everybody. This is Joanna Birch, and I thought I would make a short presentation of my next project. And this is selected a large round platter. And I know that everybody has their own approach to making their composition. But I just, maybe there might be something that you can take away for your own as I show you how I do mine. And so I did do a previous video of the lady and the cat. And so I kind of went through the same procedure that way, but this is, I've decided that I wanted to do something very stylistic, and I've decided that I wanted to put this cat in my composition, and I wanted to use my favorite flowers, which were the zinnias. And so I went ahead and made my tracings so that I can move them around. But I did know that when I first started out that my cat would go over on this side over here. And I did know that I wanted to put my zinnias, which will be... I knew for sure that they were going to be the oranges and the yellows, bright colors. The cat is very subtle, and he'll probably be in light browns and things like that. So, and I did know that I wanted to put the zinnias in placement somewhere like this, close to the cat, because this is mainly my focal point here. I did, as I was going along, I did know that I wanted to put this bud, which was coming up from these zinnias. So this is like a little secondary flower that will be coming up, something like that. All right, so I did my tracing. And then, so here's what I came up with. This is the cat, and he's, of course, laying down, but, so it is very difficult sometimes for me to go or depart from my realistic thinking and do stylized things, because I always want to make sure that they're recognized. But so I started to put like a little pillow or something here, and I thought, well, and I didn't like it. So what I did was I made this shape here of little a trim like effect, like he's laying on something. So this is my cat, and I've done my zinnias placed there. I've done my flower placement up here. So then I had to decide some kind of a border here. So I decided on some scroll work over here. Nothing happening too much over here yet. Did some scroll work. Well, I've seen some things like the last one, kind of an Art Nouveau type thing, and I love it when these things intertwine. So what I did was I as the scroll works came around here, I twined the stems around, and then I came up with my secondary little bud over here and did some more twining. So these two elements are repeated. Then I knew that I should put something, leaves or something. So I did a transition into some leaves from these scrolls up here. And then from these twiny things, I did some leaves here. So as I knew that I wanted my dark over here, and these are going to be light. These are going to be medium. Probably the border will be dark because I want to enclose it. So I decided that my dark was going to be over here. So I made these little not tassels, but trim on the blanket, stand out with dark back behind it. This was supposed to be like a pillow or some kind of, and I couldn't decide what pattern I wanted. And this is a pattern piece, you know, all it has is patterns. It's very flat, not realistic, lots of pattern. So then I decided, okay, this shape over here, I just decided to make it the same pattern as the leaves. So it might be interpreted as a leaf. It doesn't really matter. And then, of course, I decided to put a little mouse back behind him. So then I didn't know how I was going to transition from this dark to my other values. So I just decided to put a little pattern of dots and so that it'll phase out here and phase out there. Okay, so then I knew, excuse me, so then I knew that I had to have some other pattern come through here. This needs to be broken down. So then I came up with something that I haven't chosen colors yet, but this is going to be a light shape, or going from light to medium. So I decided to put a pattern coming through this part. It comes in back of my zinnias here. Then it comes not quite to my border here. So here is this pattern that comes out and up. And then I have the same little tiny pattern over here. So I have large, medium pattern, small, medium pattern, a dark pattern, and these will probably have some darks in here. A dark for the flower centers. So then I knew that when I chose this shape to go onto here, that I wanted a soft pattern. This will be in pin work and a color. So it will be a light to a medium color. And then all of this other, besides the border, let me get it on here. So the cat will be light. All of this in here will be light, and this will be light, and then a few smallers. So, so you have the large, the mediums, and the smalls, and these I haven't decided yet. But so when I do pin work on this, to keep it from being really dark, I won't use a brown or a black or anything. This will probably be yellow or gold. And then I will use a pecan color to do my pin work so that it will stay light. So that's kind of how I have it for right now. And I've shared that, and we'll see how it turns out. Thanks, guys. See you later.